Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75. Welcome to a Transformers, I don't know what to call it, Transformers third-party parts, or add-on parts, I suppose, review. This is the Toyhax Legends Galvatron head upgrade, and I've been actually waiting for these for about a month since I ordered them. They finally turned up today, and well, I was pretty bloody chuffed they'd actually just turned up, actually. I'm going to come on to those in a moment. I just want to show you a quick what I've been buying lately. There ain't actually that much, actually. I don't know why I'm showing it, but I thought I would. I did obviously get some more labels. I got some labels for Titan's Return Brainstorm, because they were doing them for a penny on Ret Pro labels, so I thought I'd get them. And with this set you do get some extra labels for Galvatron, whether you have the Legends version or the Hasbro version, you can get some labels, which is always handy. I've got the parts for the head, but we'll come on to that in a minute. I know he's over there. What else did I get? I've got some labels for Titan's Return Breakaway or Getaway, and I've only just started putting them on. Just to put the ones on the wheels mainly, and the number plate at the back there. But actually, they actually make him look alright, or pretty much good already, actually. I'm going to put the rest on in a minute. What else have I got? I actually got through the post. I've got my DC graphic novels collection today, 40 and 41, I think. I've already put those away. But I did get yesterday or the day before the latest two of the definitive G1 collection. I got Edge of Extinction and The War Within, and actually I'm really loving these. Actually, I actually didn't think I would. I thought, you know, just another reprint. I've got most of these stories originally, and then a few collected versions. But I really like these, especially because there's stories here. I've only got the comics of The War Within. When they originally came out, like about 15 odd years ago, give or take, somewhere around there. So, you know, it's nice to have it as a collected volume as well. When I do have the complete collection in about 2 or 3 years' time, whenever it ends, something like that, I'm going to try and reread the whole lot if I ever have the time. I'd love to do that, but we'll see about that. Right, let's put those over there on my table without saying that my son has spilt on the bloody table. Right, and it also did come with a free gift, which was a nice Transformers wallet. Now, I don't actually use wallets myself, so I might actually use this when I go to TF Nation this year, because I did pre-booked it, pre-booked my ticket, so that's handy. So we'll be going, and I've done the hotel, which I got at the special rate, which is a bit better than I did last year. So I'll be there for the weekend, and providing I've got some money, I might actually be able to buy something, because my finances at the moment are looking a little bit shaky. I've actually got some stuff on eBay if anyone fancies buying some stuff off me. I haven't got much on it at the moment. I do have my Warbatron Bruticus, all 5 figures, if you want to check them out. What else have I got? I've got actually, I don't know, I can't remember now. Not too much. I've got to put a Christmas tree on there if anyone's interested. You never know. Right, anyway, let's get on to this review anyway, because I think that's pretty much what everyone's tuned in for even. Right, so this is your Legends Galvatron, or Hasbro Galvatron if you have that one. You can get parts for either on Toyhax or Ret Pro labels, whatever it's called. But obviously I went for the Legends version because that's the one I own. Now then, we're going to start here. Now, this head sculpt, this gimmick was a load of pants, to be honest, wasn't it? Again, I said it in my review, I really do not know why they decided to go with this silly gimmick. It really infuriates me. It just doesn't look good at all. I mean, some child is going to get pretty damn sick of the gimmick within about 2 seconds. Oh, you push the head down, this flips up. Oh, that's good. Next time we do it, oh, that's a shame. You can't really turn his head. And then that's it. I remember I had the Firecons when I was a child, the old G1 Firecons, and I thought, wow, look at that, they breathe real sparks and flame sort of things. And I thought to myself, maybe if I go out in my garden, I can set fire to some stuff using them. Could ya? No bloody chance. So pretty damn quick I got sick of that bloody gimmick. You know, and then you're thinking, well, maybe they could have just, instead of investing the money in that gimmick, why don't they invest it in some articulation or just a slightly better transformation to keep me interested, you know, for your longevity, rather than a silly gimmick. But that is just what everything seems to do these days. Look at all the comics, especially the ones you get in this country. You know, the comic's actually rubbish. I mean, I get my son the Thomas the Tank Engine one, and it's just awful. I mean, it's obviously aimed at, you know, preschool sort of age. It's like about 5 to 8, something like that. You know, it's not like comics. Like, the only decent one is 2000 AD. There's anything above 8 years old to hold your interest in the actual storyline. But all these comics just come with a giant free gift to try and attract you to buy it, because they know the comic itself is absolutely crap and you wouldn't want to buy it. So that's a shame with comics in this country. The LG-1 comic, when I was a kid, didn't need all that. I did it every now and again, just like every comic does, you know, as a push every like 6 months or year or whatever, you know. So gimmicks for me are sometimes a bit of a waste of time usually. This one is one of the worst. Anyway, right. So now then, I'm surprised more people haven't done something for this yet, like head robots maybe. But Toyhax have done these parts. Now you do, like I said, you do get some extra labels. I really am dragging this video out, aren't I? It's only little bits that go over his head. And I'm going to drag this out for as long as I can. Anyway, yeah, so you get these 2 head pieces, and you get some labels, so you can add some labels to him. Now, I was going to add the labels already, but I did have the label sheet that Hasbro gave away for Galvatron, and I put some of those stickers on him already. And I haven't had the time tonight to actually put some on, but I might figure which ones I can put on them. Right, anyway, right, so all we're going to do now then, my only gripe with this is that this shade of purple they've used doesn't exactly, you might not be able to pick it out too much, but it doesn't exactly match the shade used on that. I mean, it's a close match, but it's just off by a little bit. Not enough to notice, or rather, not enough to put you off. Anyway, right, so we're going to close that up. That stays in there. Now we'll close up. Now, to be honest, I actually like this head, just his normal headmaster head. It isn't perfect, but it looks a lot better than without that silly mask. But we are going to give him this upgrade now. So we're going to take the head off, and it's quite easy really to insert. So you're just going to get the back piece, and then that just slides up into position. Push it all the way in until it's sort of like, basically, it doesn't really click into position, but you definitely feel like a and it's in. So that holds in there pretty now, nice and easy. And then he's got 2 little tabs just either there, and they're going to fit into 2 little holes, sort of, really. And then you're just going to close it up, and it closes up pretty well. Leaves a little gap, but nothing you're going to be bothered about. So there we have our head. Now, for me, the only gripe I have here, if I can turn his head just a little, is that maybe this head is just a little now too big for the figure, but we'll come to that in a moment. Now, and all we're going to do is stick him back on it. Now, and there we have our Galvatron with his new head. And I actually think it looks pretty damn good. Now, as I said, the shade, it's hard to see whether this actual camera is picking it up, but the shade doesn't exactly match. I mean, like I said, it's very close. You probably wouldn't notice unless you're really scrutinising it. The only other thing is that for some reason now, this head, or this mask, whatever you want to call it, gives him what looks like a beard. It's actually quite uncanny. So he looks either like Edmund Blackadder out of Blackadder, or a bit like George Michael, which is quite funny, really. Well, it amuses me anyway. But if I'm honest, I actually really like it now. It's a lot better than it was, and definitely on display it looks pretty damn cool. So, and it gets a solid solid 8 out. Solid 8, definitely a solid 7. Just because it looks a little big and the shade is just a tad off. Yeah, probably an 8. If it was an 8, yeah, let's go for an 8, because it does make him look, well, anything would make him look better than a bloody mask it already came with. But yeah, but I really like that. I think it's actually really cool. Right, I don't think I can drag this video out any longer, really. I'm going to put some pictures at the end as usual. It just, I got to admit, I like it now, and I think I won't be a bit embarrassed to have that on my display shelf now. And it also makes me kind of glad that I did get rid of mine. Is it the DX9 Tyrant? Is it DX9? I don't know who made it. I got rid of that one because I knew this was coming out, so I got rid of that. And then I was totally gutted when they come out with that silly face mask. But now I'm happy. There might be better ones that come out later on down the line. Why does that make him look like he's got a beard though? I don't get that. It's just the shade. It just puts a lot of shade on it. And then it just... because it actually isn't that colour. It's weird. But I love it. I can't remember how much it's on. It's about $25 for this. Like I say, you get the labels as well. So it's quite expensive for what you're getting. But if you want to give him a better look, then go for it. I like it. Apart from now he's got a beard. Anyway, right. This has been Graham, the Collect 75. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.